This is the regional number 1 or 5 at Southport High School. The game was between the Lawrence North Wildcats, 20-6 on the year and coming into the game, and the Mooresville Pioneers, 14-12 on the year. This was the second game of the day at this site. Let me get something out of the way about this facility. The one thing that it has is it has good parking. The bad things it has: absolutely no concession stands. They have one concession stand. It's clear at the top of the gym. They have 5 people working in it, and they had at least 3,000 at the first game. The line for the concession stand was ridiculously long the whole day. It took you 25 to 30 minutes to get through it. I don't understand that at any facility. They have some really old scoreboards. They had trouble with it during the second game at the start of the third quarter. You'll see that in this thing. They had to start the game 3 times to get the clock to start. It's just a rundown facility that needs a little bit of sprucing up. And if they don't do that, they should move the tournament from there. They shouldn't even have a regional. They shouldn't have a semi-state. They shouldn't have anything to do with the tournament, even a sectional. I don't understand how you can have a facility like this and have a crowd and not accommodate that. I would think that would be where they got a lot of their money from, not just a gate. Anyway, off of that. The game was between Lawrence North and Mooresville. There are 2 players on Lawrence North that are very good. Number 25, Kai McGrew, and number 23, Xavier Robinson. Both of those are very effective players. McGrew is not a very good free throw shooter. Mooresville tried to. They went right into the heart of their defense. 25 and 23 on the right side of the screen there. Watch what happens in the first quarter a couple times, and I don't understand why they never adjusted to that. They didn't. Either the players weren't listening or Lawrence North was adjusting on the fly, because they always played into that power side. And as a result, the score at the end of 1, they were able to stay with them for a while. It was Mooresville 14, Lawrence North 18. Into the second quarter, at halftime, the wheels started falling off for Mooresville. It was 22-38, Lawrence North. And then third quarter, it was Mooresville 31 and Lawrence North 63. And I believe they were already in a running clock. So they'd had a 35-point lead. End of the game, it was 42 for Mooresville and 80 for Lawrence North. Mooresville didn't have a chance in this game. They just got beat bad. The Lawrence North will face the Terre Haute North Patriots next week in Newcastle. And I will be at that game, both the first and the second game of that, and I'll definitely be at the evening game also, no matter who wins. We'll see what happens. If Mount Vernon would lose, I might just consider go somewhere else. But my plan right now is to go to all the games at Newcastle. That's it for this week, and we'll see you next week, or in the next video, basically. Oh, one final thing. In the first quarter, McGrew fell. He was getting a rebound, or I think that's what it was, and he sprained his ankle. And he came out of the game and didn't play the rest of that quarter. Um, I guess they had it taped up on the sideline. But after the game, when they were going through the line, he had his sock off, all the tape off, and a big ice bag on that ankle. It had swollen up pretty good, from what I could tell. Will be interesting to see how that affects them next week.